Okay, so I don't know what happened on that one. Okay, so I don't know if this is part two or whatever. I don't know what YouTube is going to do, but they stopped me and I pushed the button again and I'm back. All right, so uh, the Covenant Church of Pittsburgh, located on Andrew Drive, off of Robinson Boulevard, across from the New East Hills, uh, across from the new Third East Hills. Uh, You'll figure it out. You're an adult. You can look them up online, ccop.org, the Covenant Church of Pittsburgh.org, ccop.org. Or you can call the church, 412-731-6221. Wait, 412? 6221. All right. I don't call them because I'm up there all the time. All right. Now, they had a prophet come in and he was teaching us in pastor school. I can't think of the name of it. It was so long ago, but what they were trying to teach us to do was use basically to use the computer for our expounding and stuff like that. All right, so um, if you don't necessarily use a computer to do your expounding, uh, that's interesting, and it costs $1,000 or $800 or something like that, just to let you know. And they made sure you paid. Okay, so he'd asked a question. I can't remember the question to this day, but I answered the question. I was one of the students in the class, and he said, "You have a pastor's heart." Now, here's what my response was. Well, I would take an offering. So I'm sure it had something to do with the moving of the Spirit, the congregation, the moving of the Spirit over the congregation, stuff like that. And I felt that, this is a better time to take an offering. So I remember what I was thinking, I just don't remember what he had asked. But I remember him responding saying, "You have a pastor's heart." And I do him an injustice by not remembering his name. I apologize, but I do know that the name of the program that he was trying to teach us was called Logos, Logo, and it's possibly has an S in it. Could be Logos or Logos. And if you're um, uh, on a spiritual journey or whatever, you understand that logos means word. Okay, so um, all right, so he told me that then. That the reason why it was significant for me is because of the people that were around, or the people that were in that class were also, uh, they're in a pastor's class kind of thing. Okay, so I didn't see that one coming basically. So I don't even know why I'm going down that rabbit trail. So let me refocus. All right, now that response came from them because of an answer I gave to, because of the answer I gave, and it was impromptu. Okay, now here's what I'm good at. So, um, I went to pastor school mainly because I want to know the Bible. I want to know what the heck is Jesus talking about. What is this Bible talking about? Okay, um, I come from the First Church of God in Christ, and they'll holler at you, and they'll, okay, get it? Okay, I'm not sure what to call this, but my example goes like this. So I don't know what to really call myself. All right. But I know not to call myself pastor. But I will pastor you. I understand that part. But I'm not a pastor. Okay. The Christ wasn't a pastor. Okay. I mean, he was only here for 3 years. I mean, what kind of pastor is only there for 3 years? If you're only there for 3 years, mm, but that's not going to apply to him. But since we know how pastors are, blah blah blah. All right, and like the Christ, I am not a pastor. I don't do well with handling and planning and praying for a group. Okay, but I can read your mail. I consider myself outside of a church relationship. Yet I, I would consider myself to be an empath. It would be uh, an, a non-religious name, right? So I'm not good with planning and praying for a group, but I can read your mail. I'm kind of like a messenger, like a mailman. Okay, not that. Not this is okay. Note, this is not mind reading. Okay. So I mean, so for example, I mean, I could pick up. Anybody knows when somebody comes around you and they're upset. That's not rocket science. But when you want to go further, kind of thing, that's kind of where I am. If somebody's quieter today than they were yesterday, just something I pick up on that. I'm like, something happened. Something had happened. Now, you might do it too. I don't know. But for me, it's significant. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So this is not mind reading. However, when it comes down to one on one, I kind of spill over. I want to tell you everything that's in me that might help you come from where you are. To me, you seem to not, at least be where I am, or at least, not well past me. You may be well past me, but what I'm seeing and what I'm responding to, it seems like you're not at where I am, or past, or past that. So that's what I want. Yeah, I didn't pick it. I didn't pick it. There's no manual for this. Okay. There are times when I hold back, and if there's a time when I hold back, I just figure, okay, it's just something I should know, and I'm going to be able to use it later. And or it could be because I'm a jerk. I don't know, but um, sometimes when I pick up these things from you, I don't say anything, and then later it'll all come out. Now, sometimes it sounds like I told you so, but that it's not. I'm not. I told you so. You might as well forget it. Why in the world would I want to be? I told you so. I got 1,500 friends on Facebook, and I see at least 80 people a day. It's, so how are you going to do that and be I told you so? I mean, not unless you're not a told you so person who has that amount of people. So I'm not like that. I don't want to do I told you so. All right. So it's not mind reading. However, when it comes down to one on one, I kind of spill over. There are times when I hold back because I'm kind of a jerk. But most of what I do outside of singing, now I can sing. It's a gift. I've had people tell me that it's a gift, and they've actually asked me to come and sing. So, they could have asked somebody else. So, so I guess I could sing. Now, I may sing in front of a lot of people, but I'm really a private person. So, I have a lot of friends, but I'm really pretty private. So, uh, but I say the same thing. But I say the same thing to all the people. Well, that's kind of hard to explain. But then again, I'm not a professional, so I don't have to. Okay, I'm just sharing. All right, so I can move a crowd, but out of that crowd, if one person comes up to me and says, "You know what? Blah 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 blah," that is more significant to me than a standing ovation. You can give me a standing ovation, and when I was singing, I wasn't really looking at you, and I know that's kind of hard. I know that's not professional. I know when you sing, you need to make contact with the people and stuff like that. There, I'm not trying to sing like that. Um, um, but I like people who can sing like that. But when I'm singing, I'm trying to sing something. I'm trying to sing a message. So I have to go inside of me. so, um, um, yeah, I do connect with a lot of people when I'm singing, but I'm going inside. I'm not feeding off of the audience, kind of thing. I don't want to be famous. I don't have no visions of grandeur with singing. I'm just trying to reach someone, help somebody with the songs that have reached and helped me. So I do the same thing when I um, have my one-on-one encounters with people. I try to do the same thing with my speaking and my reaching and touching out, reaching out and touching others. So, so basically, that's what I want for you. So that's my story. It's the end of my notes. I don't know if I stopped writing and there's more message or somebody has heard what they wanted to hear. I would like to get 4,000 views and then YouTube would send me a check for $10. But if I don't reach 4,000 views and I've reached you, well, that's good enough for me. My thing is, somebody reached me and I was a one person. When I got reached, I wasn't necessarily looking around to see how many other people got reached. Well, however, but I realized that someone did reach me, and that's what I want to do. I just want to give back. I want you to be able to do it. It's really fun. It really is. So I hope I don't look sad to you, um, and I hope I reached you. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.